Y'all, I'm having an Oprah moment. Hi! So, tonight I'm making some real fancy desserts that we're used to, like churros and a lavender shortbread and cinnamon rolls and fun stuff like that. I'm making it all out of pita. Because I've got several friends, two in particular, who are very down on themselves lately. So this is my episode saying, hey, your obstacles are your friends. Now, everyone knows my big obstacle is, the bottle. So I'm going to use it to my advantage today and cook like I often do. I'm going to use some red wine, some triple sec, some extract, which is like all alcohol. We're going to cook it all out, but you'll see how I can use it to my advantage and make yummy foods out of it. Point being, first world problems, y'all. First world problems. But we can all use comfort food, right? Spicy, sweet, yummy when it's cold out and you and your dog sit there looking at each other and you're tired of coloring Hello Kitty, then you say, hey, I've got pita bread and sugar, so I'm going to make a dessert. Okay. I'm so weird! So, let's come on down. So I have Alanis Morissette playing in the background because she's quite the fighter, plus she pronounces her words all weird. That's fun. In this pot, I have one full stick of butter that I've melted down. It's just going to stay in there for now. And I have the oven on 350. And I have a bunch of ingredients. I've got oil. You're going to need some vegetable oil. I've got cinnamon, sugar, clove, cayenne, half and half, imitation vanilla, red wine, triple sec. Oh, chocolate. Wait, my friend Ashley got me this chocolate. It's an emergency chocolate. Lord knows I'm always having an emergency. Okay. And what else do you need? Oh, pita, of course. So I just took some regular pita bread, like that's this kind of big, right? That's already cut in half. And then I cut into little, like, strips, half-Z strips. These are going to be our churro bites. And then larger strips, long strips, like this long, like a tapeworm. I'm just kidding, tapeworms are so much longer. These are going to be our cinnamon rolls. And then I cut triangles out, which are going to be like our pita points. We're going to make a lavender shortbread out of those, and also like a chocolate-covered, I don't know how to describe it. And then these I cut into little squares. And we're going to make... Oh, let's start that one now, actually, because that one's going to take a minute. Into those squares, we're going to make these really cool, sort of like, I don't know, I guess it would be, closest thing to it would be like a lady fingers and like maybe a, what's that called? Tiramisu, but it's totally not that at all. So I'm going to turn this on high and let that wine boil. And I'm going to add sugar to it. What, a quarter cup was that, maybe? It wasn't a lot. Now look, I pulled out the, my arsenal of whisks. Ah! There's so many whisks! So, red wine. We're going to make these really decadent, yummies. Red wine, sugar, and I'm going to put some black pepper in there. Just for a little tiny bit of kick, because we're going to make a really sweet custard kind of thing to go in the middle, and these are going to be like little sandwiches. So what would that's the one that I was talking, yeah, that's kind of like the tiramisu. So I'm going to do that. Oh my god, look at my belly jiggle. I'm getting a belly because it's winter. And now I'm going to put this, actually I'm going to use one of these bad boys. There's an up close and personal. So I'm going to put this melted butter in this bowl. And I'm just going to rinse it out because I'm actually going to use that for my churros later. So it doesn't really need to be soups clean. And I'm going to put cinnamon. We're going to make a cinnamon sugar. So cinnamon. Oh, that was a lot. Did you see that? Sugar. Say like... That was another about quarter cup. And then some clove, just to give it a little bit of depth. And mix that in. Oh, yum! Yeah, I just did that. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, let me oil up this pan real quick, because both of these bad boys are going nicely. These are the two that need to be baked, so we're gonna get them in the oven, and they also need to cool before you add like the icings and stuff that we're gonna do. So, just oiled up my pan there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this wine down since it's boiling nicely. It should thicken up a bit too. And let's get started on our little cinnamon roll bad boys. Have y'all ever noticed how strangely Alanis Morissette pronounces some of her words? Like, some people might think it's pretentious and she's doing it to, like, I don't know, fight the system. So, see this big long thing? This is going to be gross. But you just want to coat it in this. And these are going to be little mini cinnamon roll bites. Coat it in that cinnamon sugar and then roll that bad boy up. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay. I'm going to pop it on there. I'm making a bunch of these because they're going to be so gummy. What am I doing? What is that noise? I wish I had, like, food glue. I don't want these. They're going to all unroll just a little bit, it looks like. Maybe I should put it on its side. Nope, it still unrolls. Yeah, put them on their side and squeeze them down. Okay? Turning this wine off. This is going to take longer than I had anticipated to do these soakies. But they're going to be so good. Right? Right? Now, obviously, this is not super good for you, but good for your soul. Sometimes you have to make allowances when it's your soul we're talking about, right? These are like, do you remember that bubble tape? The gum? Do you remember it? Because it was so long ago that bubble tape was in existence, right? Okay. Well, it's kind of like that. Or that fruit roll-up that came in the big, like... Oh, fruit roll-up, never mind. It was just like this. That's what they are. Fruit roll-ups, like... They're cinnamon rolls, people! We're gonna ice them up. Some of those little bitches are, like, unrolling themselves now, and I'm kind of getting angry at them. You little bitches! Seriously? I'm not right. Ah! Little bitch. Sometimes when you talk to your food and insult it, it actually helps the food to cook. That's a little-known technique. I learned it from Rachel Ray because she is just a hot drunken mess, and she's always yelling. It's not at her husband or her assistant or her audience, it's at the food. Yeah, think what you want about that, people. I don't care what your opinion on Rachel Ray is. She is not nice, and I'm very nice. So, yes, my friend Ashley gave me that emergency chocolate because we're doing this show together, and I'm literally in like the last 2.5 minutes of it. So I sit backstage for 2 hours. She bought me that and Sudoku puzzle because I'm obsessed. Which was really sweet. I heart her. I heart the people in my life. I have such lovely people in my life. There's this movie called Marvin's Room. Well, it's based on a play called Marvin's Room. Dude, these are so good. You could probably just eat it like this, but you would feel real gross after a while. Anyway, yeah, Marvin's Room. So it's this really awesome play, and then it was made into a really awesome movie in like 96 or 97 with, of course, Meryl Streep and Leonardo DiCaprio and Diane Keaton. There's enough on my cutting board now, so I'm just gonna dip it in that. Gross! Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so tasty, y'all. I just wish they had stayed up the other way. Because I'm nervous they're gonna get burnt on the bottom. Actually, no, they won't. Okay, I'm just kind of cleaning up this little hot mess. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Marvin's Room. It's a fantastic film and play. It's really beautiful, but there's like, the theme of it is about love in life, and this one character measures her happiness, Diane Keaton's character, measures her happiness by the love she's been able to give, as opposed to the love she's received. I think that's a really cool sentiment. Because, you know, you're in control of the love you give. Oprah, bitches! God, is it just me or am I getting gayer? Please don't answer that, even though you already all did. And I lost what I was going to say. Shocker! Okay, so these are my little squares or rectangles, and I'm going to now coat them in the red wine. See? Red wine and sugar. And I'm just going to lay them flat on my cookie sheet. I like purple and pink. I forget what I was saying, and it was so important. Oh, we are in control of the love we give, but we are not in control of the love we receive. Right? Oprah moment, y'all. Or maybe it's more of a Tyra moment, because she's less put together. This is going to fit just perfectly. These are going to be so nice. Let's hope. Because I'm taking the other thing I wanted to say about this episode, the theme of it, is having faith in yourself. Wow, this is so Oprah. What happened to me? Like, you know, it's very easy to, it happens to me a lot, get down on yourself and think, oh, I can't achieve this, or I'm not good enough to do this, or whatever it is. That happens to be your own personal hang-up, because we've all got them, right? So I thought, well, I'll make these really fancy desserts, because I love to express myself through food, right? So I thought, I'll make these really fancy desserts out of pita. Now, pita never imagined it was going to become like a lavender shortbread, or like a cinnamon roll, or a churro, and yet I'm making it happen, right? Believe. Do you believe in love and love? That's my share. It's really bad. So my oven, like I said, is on 375. I think I said 350 that it was on. But it's on 375 regardless. And look at this fancy little tray of shapes. Cool. I've got those bad boys laying out, and then these little cinnamon roll bitches. Yeah, we're going to frost them. I'm going to throw that in the oven, and let's get started on all of our sauces. We will save the churros for last. Now, I've just rinsed this out. We're going to want to make a chocolate. We can do that in a minute. Okay, I want to start on my lavender shortbread icing, because we got to cool these. So, first we're going to do, flour. You need flour. Ah! Okay, so we'll do this one for that. This one for that. We're going to make 3 different icings. There's some flour in that one, and that's going to be for the cinnamon roll icing. And that's going to actually, I'm going to turn that one on. It's about a tablespoon of flour, okay? And then I'm going to put some butter. We're going to do a roux, so 1 part butter, 1 part flour, equal amounts, yeah? I'm going to melt that in. Well, it's going to take a second to heat up. Okay, now this is going to be crazy. In this pan, I'm going to do lavender vanilla. So I actually have lavender oil. I'm just kind of drizzling it into the pan. It's very, very potent. I've got vanilla extract. About a teaspoon of that. Turn that on to cook that out, and I'm going to do, oh, it smells so good. A tablespoon of butter. Okay, I'm going to also do some flour in there. My flour bag is all janky. Okay, so this one back here is going. Oh gosh, the lavender and the vanilla smell so good together, y'all. It's crazy. I just want to like dive in there and live there. Let's cook in this flour as well. Make sure you scrape up the oil from the lavender oil from the bottom of the pan. You will be able to smell it, don't worry. Now in here real quick, I'm gonna do, watch out, this can flame. This is triple sec. Ah! I used 2 shots of triple sec, 2 hearty shots of triple sec. Let's get this. Oh shite, son! We got it going on. We're gonna add some cream to this one, half and half. Okay, now we just want to stir this in. Make sure all your smells are there. Add sugar. Again, about a 1/4 cup. That seems to be like the standard here. Gonna add a little bit more cream. And we're gonna I'm gonna turn the heat down on this one. And let it go. Okay, let's get stirring this one. Now, the triple sec I don't trust. So I'm gonna flamme it. Ow! Ow! But look, it's a flaming. Can you see that it's flaming? No, but it is, I promise. Don't be saying stuff because I said flaming. So, I just flambéed it. Now I'm going to add the sugar. A lot of sugar. Let's say 1/2 cup into this one. Because this is going to be a really awesome icing. And then I'd probably do about 1/2 cup of cream as well. This is going to be our cinnamon roll icing. Dude, it smells so good up in his-o. Okay. I'm going to add just a touch more, scotch more lavender. And a scotch more vanilla. Yay! Okay. Let's get working on the underlying for our, because I can do it in the saute pan. How are we doing on time? So-so. Not the best, not the worst. So I'm going to put butter and cinnamon in here. Oh man, my kitchen smells so good right now, y'all. I already have butter. So I'm going to use 1, 2, now what am I forgetting? Oh, the mixture that's going to go in the middle of those little pie cake things. Okay, so I'll leave the butter out because I might need it. I'm all over the place. Like a crazy man. Holy mother, I'm going to put a little bit more sugar in this. Dude, it smells so great. And before this one goes crazy, I gotta turn it down. I gotta turn it down. I'm so excited for this. So, do you see how it's kind of thickening up? It'll thicken up the longer you have it overheat. It'll just keep getting thicker. So, whenever you think, hey, that's kind of good, turn it off. I'm stirring up this one quick because there's lots of liquid in here, but this one's got to be the thickest. Okay, let's do the lavender frosting in a thing. Let's transfer this bad boy. Get this in the water. Okay. Cool. This one I'm going to put in the fridge. That's our lavender. This one's still a-cooking. That flame is still a-going. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do back here. It's pretty neat. I've just got butter in that pan, and now I'm just going to do cinnamon and be real heavy-handed with it. Okay? Okay. Look at this. Going everywhere. Hey, you, stop it. Okay, I'm taking off the heat for a second. We'll do this in the meantime. And let's get our chocolate sauce ready in the pan, another pan. Can you believe all this that's going on? Okay, so in this pan back here, which is still on, because I'm so cool, we're going to do, we don't need any flour. Oh good, I've got 10 minutes. I'm going to do red wine, 1/4 cup. I'm going to do some vanilla in that as well. Half a teaspoon maybe. And that's my chocolate sauce, so I'm going to do a little bit of clove. And a little bit of cayenne, because I like it spicy. Cool. Oh, do I want cinnamon in that? No, because there's going to be tons in the thing. And I'm going to take this awesome chocolate, and, oh, this is some fancy chocolate. I'm going to use 5 of these pieces. Actually, I'm going to use 6 of them, and I'm going to eat one. Ha ha! Okay. Mmm! Thank you, Ashley. Just kind of let that chocolate melt into that. You shouldn't need to thicken it any. Should be fine. Let's get this one going. Okay. We're going to do half of our points in here. This is some multitasking, kiddies. Ah. Okay, so half of my points, right? Cool. And just douse, the bottom of it in that cinnamon sugar. Okay? The tops are going to have chocolate. Now these are going to crisp up as they sit out. The pita bread, it will kind of dry up. Okay, you can turn the heat off on this one too. The butter's melted, and that cinnamon is nicely infused. Ah! These are really good. I've made these several times. Why is this the first time you're hearing of it? I don't know. Ah! Hey, why did I turn that one the wrong way? Silly. 1, 2 more. 1. Good. Done. Give this chocolate sauce a stir. And it's gonna need, like, at least 2 more pieces of chocolate. One, 2. 1 for me. 1 for you. I'm gonna pour some oil in here for our churros. How about half a cup? Maybe a whole cup. We want to get this chocolate sauce melted. We want to get our lavender points dipped in that nice lavender frosting. Come on, chocolate sauce, we're waiting on you. Okay, I'm gonna put the last 2 pieces of chocolate in there. I know, I wanted to eat them. Okay, so 1 for the churros. This should be our icing. Let's see how thick this is for the... Not thick at all, so let's turn that on again. This burner. This burner. Hey! That's like so difficult, right? I'm gonna let that just go. I'm gonna melt this guy. Churros, what do we do on time? I've got 5 minutes to put it all together, people. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Because basically this is real simple now. Chocolate sauce, I'm gonna brush over the tops of these. the churros, we're just gonna pop these pieces of. I'll go ahead and turn this on until it's real hot. Okay. Chocolate sauce should be done. The chocolate sauce is done. It's nice and thick, and it'll thicken up more too when it is in the thing. So let's get our lavender points put away. I'm gonna put these on a lovely plate. These are our chocolate guys, which can go over here. There's a lot going on, kids, but this many desserts in this little bit of time is really fantastic. We still have to make the custard for the... Okay, that's for churros. This is what we need. We still have to make the custard for the little sandwiches and then assemble them. So I'm just going to take these and dip them in my lavender frosting and let them hang out, and I'm going to put them in the fridge so that frosting will firm up almost like a white chocolate. And my chocolate sauce is going. I need to get it quick. So get these in there. You want a nice thick coat on these. And I'm going to put them in the fridge uncovered. Because they only need to be in there for about 15 minutes. I want to get this all done. So let's get this chocolate sauce over the top of our thingies, and let me show you how to do the churros. Oh my god, that lavender. I know! Slap my face and call me Nancy. Oh, those are gonna be good. Listen, we might run over the 30-minute mark. I'm really sorry. Why is it still on? Oh, because this one's not stooge. I'm going to drizzle this chocolate over the... Can you hear that still clicking at me? I know. So, you could definitely have brushed it, but I have a lot of chocolate sauce in here. So, I'm going to do it like that. Make sure they're all covered. And I'm just going to set that one in the fridge now. Stop! We get it! Okay, and we're going to make our custard for the little sandwiches, and then we're going to be good. This is just going to be a nice, rich cream custard. I'm not going to add all kinds of fancy Bailey flavors, because remember that the pita's already soaked in the red wine. So I'm going to start that and show you how it's done. And then I'm going to turn you off so that I can try to get everything accomplished. So we're going to do just like we did before. We're going to make a really nice roux. This sauce is just boiling way over here. We got to refrigerate it. Okay, so I should be done with the flour now. Okay. Nice thick roux. Now we're going to do, to that one, we just want to do sugar and something to warm it up a bit. What do you think we should do to warm it up? How about a little bit of lemon? A little bit of lemon extract? That's what I've got. That sounds fun. So we're going to make sort of a lemony custard. Yes, see, I told you. That's what the other one should look like. And even though this was chocolate, it's not going to be anymore. Any very high in alcohol content liqueur is going to flambe like that. Okay, do you hear this going? Get ready. So all we're going to do to this is put about half a cup of cream in there and let it go down like we did with the other one. I am going to turn my oven off because those bad boys should be ready to go. I'm going to thicken this up. And I'm going to show you real quick how we're going to do the churros. Watch out! Oh, well, they didn't make the noise I wanted them to. So you're just going to fry them up. No, we're not going to. We're going to be over 30 minutes, kids. I'm going to pop these all in here. Get this out of the way. Get my phone out of the way because it's just hanging out. I'm doing some cleanup real quick. And since we're going to be going over the 30 mark, I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Ah, there's a nice burn on the red wines. So that's going to be great. Oh, you know what? They're fine. They're totally fine. Mmm, fun stuff. Stirry, stirry. This shite over here just does not want to get thick enough. Oh, never mind, it is. Okay, I'm going to turn this off, finally, and put this in the fridge. Y'all, this is some crazy good progress, huh? So this is our cinnamon roll. Oh my gosh. Shut your pie hole. Ah, I don't have any room left, peeps. That's our cinnamon roll frosting. This is our cream sauce for the middle of those little red wine cookers. You see how thick that's getting? A little bit longer, that'll be done. These guys, well, they need to be washed since I dirtied them. Let's do some cleanup now. Whisk, done. Whisk, done. Whisk, not used. Churros are frying up. Emergency chocolate case out of the way. Door closed. Seasoning's gone. Fancy! I hope you're excited. Because I really am excited. Sugar, gone. Lavender oil, well, it doesn't go there. But, I don't want to put it back yet. Okay. Dude, I'm actually very impressed with myself at this moment in time. Okay, let's stir this up. Done. Let's thicken it. So we're going to turn it off. Pop this into a bowl. See how thick that's coming out? It doesn't need to sit in the fridge for very long. Okay. Are y'all having fun? These guys are just frying up. So I'm going to use my little fancy thing here. Put them on a plate. And turn this off. Nice and crispy. Just want to spread them out so that I can get the coating on them. Can't wait to clean this shite up. Ow! While it's really hot, get the sugar and cinnamon on it. And you could make it in a little ramekin, or you can just do what I'm about to do. Get them real coated, because that's really your only chance. I'm gonna eat one, so you can see how good it is. Show your pie hole. That's fantastic. Mmm. How nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these in a little container now. Give them a quick douse in here. Ah! Okay, so, let's get the shite out and taste it all, yeah? Are you ready? I am. Because I gotta clean. Done. This will be my little plate, so I don't have to do another one. And I'll just do one of these at a time. Look, there's my little cinnamon guy. Here's my little, well, that one's burnt. I can't tell if it's burnt or just red wine, because they look really burnt, but they don't smell burnt at all. Alright. So I'm going to pull out, so you can see, one of my fancy lavender shortbreads. One of my fancy chocolate cinnamons. Mm. Yep, that's right. That's what I did. I don't know which one's which. I should probably go back and watch which one I put where. I'll have to taste it. Whichever one is. That should be the orange. And that's the lemon. Oh, God, those are good. Ah! So, since this is the orange and it's still really hot, I'm just going to dip the whole top of this guy in there. Which is probably what I'll do to the rest of them and let them sit. And then this is going to be our sandwich. So, this one's thicker. It's not the right size lid. That's not the right size lid either. Ow! We'll do this one. Okay, and then you already saw me eat the churro. We'll put that in the thing. So here's my plate of a really fancy desserts. Let's try this one, this lavender shortbread. I'm gonna do one bite. You want to get married? Make that for someone and give it to him. Okay. I'm so good. Cinnamon chocolaties. Yum. I think I might get a mirror and marry myself. It's so good. Churros are fantastic. I can't wait for this little cinnamon roll shyster. Cooper, you can't have any. Chocolate sauce. I'm in heaven. By the way, those ones are going to crisp up more. They haven't been in the fridge long enough to crisp up. Alright. Okay. If you didn't already know I'm a genius, and now you do. Okay? And last but not least, let me put this back in the fridge. That's so good. I shouldn't have eaten it all in one bite. It's really big. I kind of want to just eat this frosting like it's soup. Here's my little, like, sandwich. Very crunchy, probably too crunchy, but the combination of the red wine, and the frosting, it's not too sweet. It's very subtle. It's a really nice dessert. I wanted some more frosting. Fantastic. I think what I'll probably do instead of making them sandwiches is just coat them in that frosting and put them in the fridge. But, there you have it. Dirty Fingers. 5 fantastic desserts. In what? 40 minutes start to finish? And all out of pita bread. Okay, y'all. Until next time, have some faith in yourself and know that you're loved. Okay? Bye.